Shalom, everyone. This is Rabbi Yonatan with my weekly Parsha thought from Chukat. In this week's Parsha, sadly, Miriam, the prophetess, dies, Moses' sister. As a result, the water dries up because Miriam had always brought the blessing of water to her people in the desert. The people are grumbling, "We need water to drink." God says to Moses, "Moses, take your staff and go to the rock, but speak to the rock that it should bring forth water." But Moses takes his staff and strikes the rock, not once, but twice, and it brings forth water. God punishes Moses a very difficult punishment, that he will not go into the promised land, the land of Canaan, the land of Eretz Israel. And maybe we can understand Moses' punishment. But what about Aaron, Moses' brother, the high priest? He didn't strike the rock, and yet he receives the same punishment as Moses. Why? Why? Asks the Cheresh Evan, the commentator. He explains to us that there is no such thing as an innocent bystander in Judaism, and that Aaron had an obligation to take action. How could he have taken action, you might ask? Moses hit the rock. He focuses on one tiny detail, that Moses hit the rock not once but twice. And between the first strike and the second strike, Aaron saw, and he had an obligation to stop Moses from breaching God's command. This is a very important lesson for us, because sometimes it's not us who does something that is unethical, but it's up to us to point it out and to stop other people from doing it. Recently, we've seen this very difficult issue of abortion rights come up in the United States. The overturning of Roe versus Wade. Is this a Jewish issue? It is. Jewish law says that the woman's well-being, both physical and mental and psychological, comes before that of an unborn child, which is not considered to be a life. And so this issue for Jewish people is a religious issue. It's a Jewish issue. And so one rabbi in Florida, Rabbi Silver, who is both a rabbi and a lawyer, is suing the state of Florida, who is banning all abortions. Abortions are not going to be allowed for young women who've been raped or who are underage or who are having children with birth defects. And this is considered by our faith to be a religious issue. And Rabbi Silver is suing the state of Florida on the grounds of a separation between religion and state, and because this is against Jewish law. Here is a rabbi who is not standing on the sidelines while things are happening that are affecting so many women and their rights and their lives. So we commend Rabbi Silver and offer our support, and also remembering that none of us should ever be a bystander when an injustice is happening amongst us. Shabbat Shalom.